ever found yourself in an argument, desperately wanting to win but feeling like you're on shaky ground? You're not alone. Many of us struggle with the desire to come out on top in debates, even when we're not entirely sure of our position. Welcome to How to Win Arguments by Being Completely Wrong, your guide to mastering the art of dubious debate tactics. In this video, we'll explore the world of logical fallacies and rhetorical tricks that can make you appear victorious in any argument, regardless of facts or reason. From straw man arguments to ad hominem attacks, we'll cover a range of techniques that can give you a false sense of victory in debates. But remember, these come at a cost to relationships, credibility, and genuine understanding. Let's dive into the dubious art of winning arguments while being completely wrong. First up, master the straw man argument. This tactic involves misrepresenting your opponent's position, making it easier to attack. For instance, if someone suggests improving public transportation, you could argue against an imaginary proposal to ban all cars. It's not addressing the actual point, but it sure sounds convincing. Moving on to our next tactic, the ad hominem attack. Why bother with your opponent's argument when you can just insult them personally? This technique shifts the focus away from the facts and onto the person presenting them. For example, if a scientist presents evidence of climate change, simply question their credibility or motives. It doesn't matter if you're right, you've successfully derailed the conversation. Now let's explore the slippery slope fallacy. This crowd pleaser involves taking any proposal and exaggerating its consequences to absurd levels. It's dramatic, attention-grabbing, and completely illogical. For instance, suggest that allowing kids an extra hour of TV time will inevitably lead to the collapse of civilization. Who needs reason when you have hyperbole? Next up, the power of false dichotomies. This technique involves presenting complex issues as simple either-or choices, ignoring any middle ground or nuanced solutions. It's much easier to argue when you've artificially limited the options. Last but not least, let's talk about circular reasoning. This gem in the wrong but winning toolkit involves assuming your conclusion is true as part of your premise. It's foolproof logic, as long as no one thinks about it too hard. For example, argue that a particular book must be true because it says so within its own pages. Who needs external evidence when you have self-referential proof? Now that you've mastered these dubious debate tactics, let's consider the results. You might find yourself winning more arguments, at least on the surface. However, it's important to recognize that these victories come at a cost. Your relationships may suffer as people grow frustrated with your argumentative style. Your credibility might take a hit too. As others catch on to your tactics, they may start to question your integrity and the validity of your arguments, even when you're actually right. Perhaps most importantly, by consistently using these techniques, you're hindering your own growth and understanding. You miss out on opportunities to learn from others and expand your perspective. In the end, while these tactics might help you feel like you've won in the moment, they ultimately create a lose-lose situation. True victory in an argument comes not from defeating the other person, but from a mutual pursuit of truth and understanding. Now that you've learned these dubious debate tactics, it's time to put them into practice. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. We encourage you to try these techniques in low-stakes situations first. Notice how they affect your conversations and relationships. You might be surprised by what you discover. And who knows, you might find that honest, open-minded discussions are more rewarding than winning through trickery. The choice is yours. Thank you for watching How to Win Arguments by Being Completely Wrong. We hope this video has been both entertaining and thought-provoking. Until next time, happy debating. Be sure to check out How to Win Every Argument by Being Completely Wrong by Michael Burns on Amazon and other book outlets.